बोलिए वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की। So I told you in one lecture how Shukadev Muni, he was worshipping the formless, and then one verse describing the beauty of Shri Krishna was spoken in his ear, and he got attracted to the personal form. So today's dhyan will be according to that verse. So let us all close our eyes. Now think that this divine village of Vrindavan of Shri Krishna, you are in that village. In the corner, one side of that village, there is a road going towards the forest, and you are walking along that road in the direction of the forest. So all around you are green trees, wonderful groves of Vrindavan. This is God's divine abode, where He manifested His eternal pastimes. On one side, the river Yamuna is flowing. Shri Krishna had gone via this path in the morning along with his cowherd friends to graze the cows. And he is expected to come back by this path. So you are standing by the edge of the road and staring away with your eyes towards the horizon and developing this yearning in you that I want to see the Supreme Lord, my divine beloved, in His most wonderful, charming form. So with that hankering to see Shri Krishna, you are praying to Him. O Shri Krishna, please give me your darshan, your divine vision. I know you alone are mine, and I am yours alone. But having turned my back towards you, I have been suffering in this world since endless lifetimes. Now I have come to know from the saints that my eternal relationship is with you. So please appear before me in your wonderful divine form. You are making this prayer, begging for His darshan. When will that day come when He will manifest before me? It will only happen by His causeless divine grace. Will it be possible that I'll get the divine touch of the Supreme Lord, to smell His aroma with these nostrils, to hear His flute with my ears, and directing the desires of all the senses towards Shri Krishna? Now in the horizon you are seeing Shri Krishna has started coming towards the village from the forest. He's coming closer and closer. You can see Shri Krishna walking. Along with him is his brother Balaram. And hundreds of cows are walking along. And the cowherd friends are also surrounding Shri Krishna. Sometimes they walk in front of him, sometimes behind him, sometimes to one side of the road, sometimes to the other side of the road. The entire procession has started coming. Shri Krishna has come closer. Now you can see his form very clearly. His light bluish colored complexion, his yellow colored clothes, the one mala or garland going right up to his knees, swaying from side to side. Shri Krishna has put his flute to his lips and he has begun playing his flute, and he is filling the whole of Braj, the entire land, with the sound of his flute. And that sound is carrying directly to the gopis, and gopis, hearing that sound, are now not able to resist themselves. They have all come running and gathered by the side of the road. There are hundreds of gopis now awaiting the arrival of Shri Krishna. And you are also standing by the side, watching and waiting. Shri Krishna has come closer and closer. God Shiv, Shankarji, he has taken on the form of a gopi and mixed with the crowd to have this divine darshan. Now you can see Shri Krishna's peacock crown on his head, swaying with the wind as he comes, and Shri Krishna's enchanting gait, enchanting walk, which is even more graceful than the walk of an elephant, as he comes swaying, bending from his waist, bending from his neck, swaying with his hands. And you are seeing that charming gait of Shri Krishna. It's attracting your mind totally and completely. You are absorbed in drinking the nectar of that divine vision of Shri Krishna. Sometimes he puts his hand on the shoulder of Balaram. Sometimes he puts his arm around the neck of one of his friends. They are joking, they are talking like friends in the world. These friends are such great devotees. They do not think of Shri Krishna as God. They only think of him as their friend. So they are associating with him in the same way. Now Shri Krishna sometimes goes to one side of the road, sometimes the other side. Sometimes he gets close to a cow and speaks into the ear of a cow. The dust from the feet of the cows is being raised and forming a little cloud of dust. This cloud is moving along with Shri Krishna, and that dust is falling on his body, covering his body with a thin layer of dust. Now Shri Krishna has come even closer. He is just about 20 yards from you. You can see his big eyes and the smile on his face and the earrings, kundals hanging from his ears while Shri Krishna is playing the flute. His curly hair repeatedly fall on his face, but he puts them back with his hands. So that form of Shri Krishna you are watching and continuously praying to him, O Shri Krishna, please accept me as your own. Please bestow your devotion to me. Please make my mind such that it is attracted to you alone and not to the beauty and the fascination of the world. You're praying and you're watching him with all your heart and soul. You're praying to him. I don't want material goods. All I want is your divine love. Now the procession has reached just in front of you, and you are seeing Shri Krishna in close proximity and hoping that he turns and looks towards you. Surprisingly, Shri Krishna has stopped. He has turned around and is walking towards you where you were standing by the side of the road. He is catching you by his hands, and he is putting his arms around you and embracing you as if accepting you as your own and feeling that divine touch of God. You're feeling extremely elevated and blissful. He is now patting your head with his hands as if to encourage you and telling you, "Oh soul, you are mine. You have always been mine. Just think of me as your own and I will meet you. I will always be with you. Why are you scared? Why are you worried? When I am always seated in your heart, watching you, protecting you, what is there to worry about? But I am bound by my law, which is that I can only grace you to the extent that you surrender. So increase your level of surrender if you wish to receive my grace." These words of encouragement, he has now left you, and you've fallen at his feet, and you're crying with that devotion. How fortunate I am to have this wonderful contact with Shri Krishna. The procession has moved forward. Shri Krishna walking like an elephant, a baby elephant, Balaramji walking with him, all his cowherd friends walking along. They have now passed you, but the memory of that wonderful moment with Shri Krishna is in your mind. How you were looking at him from close proximity, how you were hearing him, interacting with him. That sweet contact with Shri Krishna is being relished by you in the mind. बोलिए वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की।